I do not know where I am. I do not know what day it is. I barely know what year it is. I don't know what state I'm in. This is not a cry for help. I've just been all over the place. Today is day 119, my practicing visibility series, possibly 100 day 120. I really fell off because I started traveling a few weeks ago, and I mean, I've been traveling full time for my work for the past like 3 years, but I just feel like I'm in a different state. It's someone else's house in a hotel. I'm in my car for hours. I'm on planes. And I just sometimes really just lose track of where I am. And this project is really important to me. So I want to get back into it as much as I can without putting too much pressure on myself. Because really, I just needed to take a little bit of time for myself to not be Dono friends, to just be Donovan and take care of that. So currently, I'm in Virginia. I am visiting some of my college friends for a wedding. I also have a speech in DC and a conference in DC as well. In terms of the work, I'm basically just preparing for the book that comes out in August, my book, Kids Who Feel Better Do Better. Trying to approach my content strategy differently. This has been really hard because I've had very firm ideas of what content should look like, but that's really about like content I like. And I know you should make your own content that you like, but also I was trying to find a way that was more appealing and to reach larger audiences. And with doing that, I have to like take some chances and do things in ways that maybe I wouldn't normally do because the way that I've been doing it for so long has only gotten me so many results. And I'm working with a company who I really like, who's been helping me with my content. And I'm also starting to feel some of that anxiety of like, what if people don't like this? I'm going to mess up. And I've worked really hard to get over that. I mean, that's literally what this whole project was about in the beginning. Because the more I put my content out there, the more people are not going to like it. And on TikTok and Instagram, mainly TikTok, a few of my videos recently have gone viral, like viral how they used to back in the days for my stuff. Talking about hundreds of thousands of views. And with that, right, no matter what the work is, no matter how positive it is, there's always people who are like mad, who are not going to like it. And I've gotten over that. But I think this is like a deeper issue because I don't want to make cheesy content. I don't want to make like smash that subscribe button, but that's like how this world works. And I have to get over that. Like, sure, I can kind of do it in my own way, but also understanding that people have made it in the ways that I want to make it by doing things like this. It's not selling my soul out. It's just trying and a new way of making content. So I'm going to start posting that stuff on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram and my TikTok. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to spend some time with my friends. I'm at my best friend's house. His kids are at school. They should be home soon, which is great because they are my nephew and my niece, and I love them. And it was really nice to see my college friends. Huge shout out to Dane and Caroline, who got married. Even bigger shout out to Andrew and Meredith, my best friend and his wife, for letting me stay at their house. An even bigger shout out to my boy Anthony. I got a chance to connect with my friend Anthony, who I lived with for a couple of years in college, and he's a great guy. We just didn't really stay in super close touch, and I got to see him for the first time in years. And he has a YouTube channel. He has a podcast called Do Not Worry Podcast. And I've been following it for years, mainly because he like talked to us about the idea of starting something and then he did it. And now he's a full-time YouTuber and people know him and people listen to him and he's brilliant and he's smart. And you know, my favorite part is like influencers who I don't necessarily like had beef with him. And I'm like, that's my boy. And so it felt kind of like a blessing to be able to talk to him about the process and be able to see someone that I know and be like, this is a real person I love, who is a person outside of his work, but also like he's done the work. He's created this audience, he's created this community. And the biggest thing he kept saying to me was like, dude, you need to do it. You need to stream, you need to put yourself on YouTube. And it really helped me out. So I don't know if Anthony will see this. I'll probably screen record it and send it to him just so he knows, but it really helped me out a lot more than he realized. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to just continue spending time with friends until my conference and on Wednesday. And then I get to meet some speakers from my speaker bureau that I'm a part of, which is great because I've not met any of these people and they're technically my peers. And then, yeah, I go back to Hampton where my mom is for a couple of days and I fly back to DC. And then after my speech, I go to SF for something really cool that I have not told anyone online, and only some of my friends and family know about it. But I'm doing something really, really cool coming up in August, and I can't wait. So I am back. I don't even need to do a whole spiel, but I will show up again tomorrow. All right, see you then. Bye.